Moving from India to the United Kingdoms at the age of 18 was the biggest decision of my life. And that's the reason everything else has happened. And if you're thinking of studying abroad and you're scared, I was terrified. Here's what actually happened. People romanticize studying abroad, but let's talk about the real adjustments. Hi, I'm Ash, and I'm doing an integrated master's degree in molecular and cellular biology here at the University of Glasgow. I am graduating in the next 6 months. And this video is the real start of this series, because before labs, before Cambridge, and even before AstraZeneca, I had to do the biggest shift first, moving from India to UK to study abroad. It was summer of 2021 where I was doing my research to apply for universities and colleges after I graduate high school. And very soon I realized that not a lot of Indian universities are compatible with the international global standards, which is why I decided to study abroad. I started looking for universities all across the globe and then found the perfect course with the best ranking globally at the University of Glasgow. I'm going to be honest, studying abroad wasn't just for the vibe. It was a strategic decision. I wanted a world-class education. I wanted to grow as a person, and I wanted a career in science where I'd be surrounded by research, opportunity, and people doing these big things. Also, I've been obsessed with science, like proper obsessed. I grew up looking up to legends like Albert Einstein and just thinking, I want to be in a space where that kind of thinking is normal. Now, let's talk about the part that people don't show on Instagram. The adjustment, new country, different culture, different ways of speaking, and different social rules. You've got to rebuild your confidence from scratch. You're not just learning your degree, you're learning how to live, how to make friends, how to handle homesickness, and how not to spiral when things feel unfamiliar. So here are the things that actually help me adapt. And if you're moving abroad, steal this. First, routine saves you. Even a simple routine like gym, library, meal, and sleep. Second, find your people. One society, one community, or one consistent place where you show up weekly. Third, say yes to early. Not forever, but early on. And lastly, give yourself permission to be new. You're not failing, you're adjusting. One of the wins that I'm proud of early on was being recognized with the Undergraduate Excellence Scholarship. And I want to say this clearly, scholarships aren't always about being the smartest person alive. They're about consistency, performance, and showing potential, and taking coursework seriously. Even when it was overwhelming, what helped me was treating uni like a long game. Showing up consistently, learning how to study effectively, asking for help early. And here's why this matters for the whole series. Moving abroad forced me to level up fast. It taught me independence and adaptability, which later become the exact skills I needed in the lab and in the industry. The reason I could take on intense research training, handle new environments like Cambridge, and survive the corporate culture at AstraZeneca is because I had already done the hardest part, starting over in a new country. If you're trying to study abroad or start fresh somewhere new, here's the blueprint. First, choose growth over success. First month is always the hardest. Build your base, routine, community, and confidence. Start stacking experiences early. Societies, volunteering, part-time work, and anything that builds skills. And lastly, document your wins. Keep a folder of achievements, certificates, emails. You're gonna need this for jobs later. If you're an international student, UK student, or just trying to build experience, comment what year you're in and what you're aiming for right now. In the next episode, I'm gonna talk about the first experience that built my confidence with people, doing summer camp in the US, and how that ended up helping me later in labs and interviews. Subscribe to my channel as I'm gonna be posting every other Sunday, and I'm keeping this series real.